4A. Here's your girls' lane assignments in 4A. May South is going to be in lane 1, Abilene lane 2, Pratt in lane 3, Baldwin's in lane 4, Concordia, then Tonganoxie, Andover Central in lane 7, and then Scott Community is in lane 8. There's your 4x400 meter relay assignments 1 through 8 in Class 4A. So 4A, 5A, and 6A about to happen. Pratt's Stephanie Reichenberger is the leadoff leg here. And she gets off to a good start. Pratt's time was 4:03.73 in the prelims, but the best time as far as this 8 teams was turned in by Baldwin, who starts in lane 4, a 4:02.79. The lead, at least the lead leg for Baldwin is Abby Ogle. She's the leadoff leg for Baldwin. Baldwin in lane 4.
And Baldwin, the top time in Class 4A, as you mentioned, 4:02.79. The number 6 time in the state coming into the state meet.
Dulce Ayala out of Scott Community is in lane 8. But coming up in lane 5, that's Concordia's Jessica Williams. And then Tonganoxie, Sierra Stats. In fact, Tonganoxie has got the lead for the moment over Scott Community's Dulce Ayala and Sierra Stats. And it might be Stats, like you would think, S-T-A-A-T-Z. Hands off to her teammate, Corin Searcy. Tonganoxie has the lead. First baton pass, 1 lap in of the 4. 3 to go here in the 4x400 meter relay in Class 4A.
With Baldwin running in second.
Baldwin's second leg is Natalie Beater, and it might be Biter.
I think it's Biter.
Yeah, Biter in lane, she falls back into the stagger, and Tonganoxie with the lead here. 4:07.88 was their preliminary time, and a really good leg being run right now by the sophomore Corin Searcy.
And Pratt running in second there with Baldwin right behind him.
Pratt's leg being handled by Nicole Reichenberger. So the Reichenberger sisters, Stephanie and Nicole, handling the first 2 legs for Pratt. And here's Tonganoxie still at the lead.
Pratt, they're getting a little separation now on Baldwin.
Tonganoxie's Emily Chambers takes the baton. And then Pratt's Vanessa Lechner handling duties on the 3rd leg in this girls 4x400 meter relay in Class 4A.
At Tonganoxie, it looked like they were trying to extend that margin as much as possible on the 2nd leg. And now Pratt and Baldwin both beginning to close in on Tonganoxie.
And now here comes Baldwin. Baldwin's going to make a move here in the 3rd leg. It's Josephine Boyle. She's a freshman, and she takes the lead here in the 4x400 meter relay. The new leader is Baldwin, who has overtaken Tonganoxie and Pratt. Josephine Boyle has the lead. 3rd leg, anchor leg to come. Tonganoxie making a move here. Emily Chambers trying to catch her. And Baldwin will have the baton and in the lead for the anchor leg.
That was right at 60 seconds flat on that 3rd leg for Baldwin.
Carly Lindenmeyer is the anchor leg for Baldwin. She's got about a 10-meter lead over Tonganoxie's Mia Bond. Bond anchor duties for Tonganoxie. Baldwin and Tonganoxie are battling for a gold here with Pratt chasing in 3rd.
I'll tell you what, she really looks nice. The head's nice and steady, and the jaw's relaxed, and the arms are pumping straight through.
Lindenmeyer, the sophomore, 150 meters to go in the 4x400 meter relay. And Carly Lindenmeyer's lead has extended to 20 meters over to 2nd place Tonganoxie. 100 meters to go. Carly Lindenmeyer trying to bring it home. Tonganoxie Pratt battling for 2nd.
And Baldwin can return this entire team next year.
Baldwin gets the gold medal in the girls 4x400 meter relay in Class 4A as Carly Lindenmeyer anchors a team that included Abby Ogle, Natalie Biter, and Josephine Boyle. Baldwin wins it. Pratt 2nd, Tonganoxie 3rd. Here's your lane assignments. Goddard Eisenhower, St. Thomas Aquinas, Lansing. The next is St. James Academy's in lane 4. Newton and the champs are in lane 5. Bishop Carroll in lane 6. Lane 7 belongs to Mays, and Salina Central to lane 8. And I can tell you this about this Newton bunch. They're going to win the state title, but they would love to underline it with a win here. And they've got some members of this team who've already made a name for themselves, including the anchor leg, Savannah Simmons. We also saw Maggie Remsburg. She'll be the second leg. And Antonowicz is lane 3, but this is Christiana Bruce. She's the leadoff leg for Newton, but they'll have to chase down and get a real challenge from St. James Academy's Ashley Wertenberger. She's the leadoff leg. And for Salina Central, you saw Elizabeth Backus is the leadoff leg for Salina Central. She's in lane number 8.
Bishop Carroll trying to go with Newton on this opening leg.
Lane 4 belongs to St. James Academy's Ashley Wertenberger, and now Bishop Carroll. Grace Bessing has the lead. She's a senior. Her final 400-meter race being run right now, and nicely done, as she's going to give her teammates the lead after the first lap of the girls' 4x400-meter relay in Class 5A. So Carroll had the lead.
And Newton can return this whole group. They don't have any seniors on this group. And from Remsburg, this is right back in her element. The 300-meter hurdler, a lot of her training is at the 400-meter distance. So she's right in her element here.
Checking the bib assignments to make sure I got who's running. That's Taylor Antonowicz, by the way.
Antonowicz, yeah.
Yeah, I think that they flipped that around. I wanted to double check that. Antonowicz for Newton, but it's Newton and Bishop Carroll at the moment chasing one another, and right behind her in third place, Lenexa St. James Academy. Bishop Carroll's Kendall Nordhus has the baton. She's a sophomore. She'll hand off to Amanda Carney. And Newton right there, Carroll right there. Newton takes the handoff baton first. Newton in the lead, Carroll in second. They're close. And Lenexa St. James Academy is in third.
And this looks like Jen Andrus for Newton. They slipped a senior in here. That was a 59.6, 400 meters, though, for Antonowicz.
I think you're right. That's a bid that's not even listed. Andrus, who we saw earlier, she's the senior. They slipped her in here to see what she could do, and she's chasing down Lenexa St. James Academy's Celeste Buchanan. She's the senior. St. James Academy with the lead at the moment. Newton is in second. Bishop Carroll is in third.
So Remsburg is the one that's absent in this run because they're going to have Simmons on the anchor.
So we ought to have a pretty good race to the finish. St. James Academy anchor is Emma Gossman. And they'll take the baton first. Gossman's got it. But for Newton, this is Savannah Simmons. Simmons and Gossman, this ought to be a pretty good duel with Bishop Carroll's Adri Nordus, one of the Nordus family sisters. She's got the baton. She's a freshman. She's the anchor leg, and Ken Simmons chased down Emma Gossman.
And Simmons, we usually see running the 100, the 200 meters. 400 meters on these relays, but this is not her normal distance.
Gossman has extended the lead on Savannah Simmons from 10 meters to about 20 meters. In the last race of the day in the Class 5A girls side of the equation, Railroaders are going to win the state championship.
Simmons, and she hit the 150-meter mark. You could see her pick it up.
Here she comes, Savannah Simmons, trying to chase down Emma Gossman. Can she get her? 20 meters to go. 15, the finish line. St. James Academy is going to win it. Emma Gossman holds off Savannah Simmons, and Lenexa St. James Academy is the winner, the gold medal winner in the girls 4x400-meter relay in Class 5A. Newton ends up with the silver medal. Olathe South, Blue Valley, Garden City, Hutchinson, Lawrence, Dodge City, Blue Valley North, and Junction City. There's a lane 1 through 8. Again, the drama here. Junction City needs 3 points to claim a state championship if they can do it here. That would be 5th place. They need to finish 5th place or higher. Olathe Northwest was 66 points. Again, Junction City was 63. They are 1 and 2. And we'll see if they can get it done. Tiara Smith is the leadoff leg for Junction City. Certainly 5th place sounds doable. except that Junction City, as Carol pointed out, has the worst time amongst the 8. The Blue Jays have a great sprint team, a 4x1, but the 4x4 a little bit longer than this team has run this year. We'll see how this all shakes down. Meanwhile, Garden City in lane 3, Hutchinson lane 4. Andress Jackson carries the baton. She's a freshman. In fact, 2 freshmen are in the lineup for the Salthawks. They're in lane 4. I like lane 7 start. Lauren Graham out of Blue Valley North has a good leg going at the moment.
Yeah, Hutch appears to be the favorite in this race. They come in with the top time in Class 6A, and in Kansas prior to the race we just saw, they ran 3:58.92 earlier.
Good look at Lauren Graham as she runs by our camera at the north end of the track. And then toward the south end. The second legs are waiting. Elena Kramer for Junction City awaits. And the first to get the baton looks like it's going to be lane 7, Blue Valley North, and that's Lillian Shank, the junior. Gets the baton from Lauren Graham. She'll take over duties here. We're going to head toward the stagger. Again, the drama here, trying to figure out where Junction City is.
And right now they're going to be in about 5th place.
About 5th place right now. Blue Jays in lane 8 as they head to the stagger. They are where they need to be, but they can't surrender any ground. Way out in front, Blue Valley North. As Lillian Shank's got it. Garden City's in 2nd.
Junction City now is in 8th.
Lawrence is chasing, and the Blue Jays, you just heard, looks like the Blue Jays making a move. No, they're in 8th place, aren't they? They got to scoot up if they're going to do what they need to do. That's a single point. That would put them within 2 points. A 6th place finish would put them in a tie.
Here comes Hutch on the outside with Bernie.
Bernie, the freshman, Elisa Bernie, is going to hand off to Morgan Armbrust for Hutchinson.
Junction City picking up a couple of spots, though.
Anna Martin's got it for Blue Valley North. Garden City making a charge. And the Blue Jays are making a move at least a little bit. Looks like I thought they were 7th place. But into the lead there, a big challenge coming. Is that Hutchinson?
Hutchinson.
Morgan Armbrust, the sophomore, trying to chase down Anna Martin, the sophomore out of Blue Valley North. And into the lead, the Lawrence Lions.
And then Garden City coming in that group too.
Yvonne Cerati, she was scheduled to be the anchor leg, but instead she's running the 3rd leg, and Lawrence is in the lead.
And Junction City is in 6th place. They need 5th at the least.
Girls 4x400 meter relay in Class 6A, and the last leg is coming as Lawrence Highs. Yvonne Serrata will hand off. I'll check the bib number. They switched from, and not a great handoff, but Maya Yoder's got it for Lawrence.
Jasmine Wright on the anchor for the Salthawks.
And the Blue Jays, I think the Blue Jays are in 8th. We'll check that.
No, they're in 6th
They're
right
in
now.
6th at the moment, right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes Lawrence in the lead. Hutchinson's chasing. Blue Valley North is in 3rd. Garden City's in 4th. 5th, 6th, 7th.
And Wright, we'll see if the 800 meter strength makes the difference on this final 400. Junction City's battling for that 5th spot now. Here comes the Salthawks.
Jasmine Wright, the senior, running her last 400 meters, and she's going to stride out from the 100, trying to chase down and beat Blue Valley Hutchinson. The Salthawks, the team of Jackson, Bernie, Amherst, and Wright.
And Junction's into 5th.
Junction City has moved into 5th place. First place comes here for Hutchinson, and Junction City in 4th place.
That could give them the title
Junction
outright.
City, it looks like Junction City's going to end up in 4th place. If so, the Blue Jays are state champs on the girls' side. Class 6A,